Go. So now I'm going to show you how to do nachos.
Nachos!
Without it coming out of a chip bag. Okay?
I'm already lost. What?
It's all about the cauliflower. Which
okay.
I hated cauliflower growing up. I'm just going to say. It smelled bad. It makes the kitchen... I still don't like raw cauliflower. I like to cook it. So I do a cheat.
Okay. We're all about the cheat.
I love rice cauliflower, and I get it out in the freezer section already done because it will make your kitchen stinky. If you use fresh cauliflower, which I am going to post in the recipes how to make this crust in case you don't order one.
Okay.
And you want to make it yourself, but it's a pain order.
Yeah.
So
we're all about simple.
I order from Cauliflower Foods because it's out of California.
Okay.
So you can't get this in the grocery?
A few have them.
Okay.
Sometimes Whole Foods will have it,
Okay.
and on occasion Walmart has had it. But you have to be super careful. Like, you got to be doing some investigation when you buy cauliflower crust because they are not all the same.
Really?
This is just your vegetable, eggs, and cheese. That's it.
Okay.
Cauliflower.
So you want to go simple?
No.
Yes,
Okay.
because some people they want it to be gluten-free, and so this is.
True.
Okay. And if you add the flour in, sometimes by the way they make it, you just as well eat a regular crust.
Oh, okay.
You're not saying
So they say it's healthy, but it's not.
Yeah, it just might make your head feel a little bit better, but it really didn't.
Okay.
Your behind will tell you different.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I mean, mine talks to me sometimes. So.
TMI.
You know, when it grows, it's like, whoa. So anyway, we're going to take, so it comes and it's just shrink wrapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
and
ready to go.
two come in a box. Well, I get a whole little box.
Uh-huh.
And it's just ready to go in the freezer.
Yeah.
Okay.
How expensive are they?
They're about a box I get them in, so I always get a deal. So this is probably going to be about $2.50 for
that's
one.
very reasonable.
Yeah, so by the time you
Yeah.
put so this box would be around $5 or $6
Yeah.
depending on how you bundle them.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's all
The
about
more
bundling.
the more you
And
buy.
I do it on automatic shipment, so they come every month. So that
That's a
saves
good
a little bit
idea.
more.
Oh.
So, and I'll share that link so y'all can
Okay.
just know. I just click it. I don't have to look for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So smart.
So I take that, and then you can lay this down, and you can put it on but I never take the time to do that. But I'm going to show you how you could do it. This one's thawed enough that I can do it, that I can just run it in strips like that. If you don't have a pizza cutter, you can use kitchen scissors, and you can actually cut it. And if it's frozen a little bit harder, you want to do that. So I just cut this in strips, okay? And then I'm going to cut it again so that I have chips. And we use this, but I just sprayed it again. I'm going to use it again.
Is this going in your air fryer
I'm going to put
again?
this, but it could go, because on here, I typically I'm going to do it in the air fryer because it'll be a little bit quicker.
Sure.
But I typically do my cauliflower crust in the oven. It cooks it not so fast. But when I have them cut in little pieces like this, I'm going to get them out of the air fryer quick enough that it won't cook it too hard around the edges.
Okay.
That's what you have to really watch with the air fryer on your cauliflower crust, is it'll cook it too hard around the edges, and the center won't be cooked as much.
Yeah, that's not good.
Which we're going to
Like
talk about
something
that next. So
Andy.
we'll put these. You just lay them like that so that they're not touching. Okay.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. Help a sister out. And we'll throw those in. And after they cook, we'll be finished doing some other things, and I'll show you what we can do with those.
Okay. And that's
But
it.
I love these. That's it.
Now, I've done this for tortillas, but tortillas not healthy?
No, honey. No.
Really?
What about the spinach
What's bad about
ones?
a tortilla?
Well, it depends, because there's usually flour, number one.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, flour's just going to blow your belly up.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah, and so.
That explains a lot.
And some people truly are trying to get rid of like inflammation just all over their body. Callie?
If you don't have an air fryer, what setting can you use to make them crispy?
Okay.
Good question. Good
Thank you,
question.
Cal.
Question from the audience.
So you want to cook it so the package says to cook it on 400. I think that's a little too hard or too high.
Yeah.
Because it makes it too hard. So I do it on 350.
Okay.
And that's what I do in the air fryer also. Okay. I'm just kind of a basic stick on 350 for just about everything.
Yeah.
So so we'll put those in. We'll let those
Can't wait
cook.
to try those.
And we're going to look at a Okay, so this lets you see what happens when it cooks too hard around the edges, but this is a buffalo chicken pizza. Okay,
Ooh.
so you cook the crust ahead of time, and you should always use, I've done it on just a regular cookie sheet. Spend the money to get a ventilated little round sheet.
Oh, okay.
Because the holes will let it cook more
Yes,
evenly.
yeah.
Otherwise, it stays moist on the underneath, and it's hard to work with.
Okay.
And when you have pizza, you want to be able to pick
You
that
want
up.
it good and crisp.
Okay?
Right.
You want a
Because
good crisp bottom.
I could cut that. You do.
Or you could just
Well,
eat
if you have, don't eat
You can
flour
fold
then if you want a good crisp bottom, because it'll be a little fluffy. So let's cut this.
Okay.
And it is gonna be a little bit more done on the edges. This is just, so I cooked chicken, I baked a pan of chicken, and I love to do that, to have chicken just
That's so
prepped and
smart.
ready. I take a package of chicken, trim all the ick off,
Yeah.
bake it, and then I have it ready to just throw it because this
For whatever
only took,
dish.
this again is a full meal.
Yeah.
And 2.5 ounces, and I weigh a lot of my meats.
Oh, do
A lot
you?
of my recipes
Okay.
have them in weights, because I'm working with people who are trying to be precise, because they're trying
Right.
to
Yeah.
lose weight. So
How much do you charge?
yeah, I'm going to show you too. What you could just cut it like we did our chips.
Sure.
And you could have it like.
It's
you
like
cut
a
them in
served
squares.
pizza. Served
That's what
pizza.
I was trying to think. Who does
love
it in the
served
squares
pizza.
like
Pizza
that?
cut.
So you can do it like that, or you can do it in your little triangles, like whoever else would. And I didn't quite get it, so let me get my. And this,
Now, is
I don't like
marinara
to cut
sauce
this.
bad if you put it on here? Is
No,
that
I
bad
do.
for you?
No, I put
Okay.
marinara, but there is a certain marinara. It's called Rao's, Raos. It doesn't have added sugar
that's
in
what
the
I've
I
salt.
seen that in the grocery store.
It is delicious.
So it's a
and
good one.
I used to make my marinara from scratch. Well, I didn't until I had a mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law made it from scratch.
Uh-huh.
My mother used ragu.
Yeah.
Well, my mother-in-law's like blew the ragu out of the water, so I was
Uh-huh.
like, well, she's not gonna one-up me.
Yeah.
Hungry fan. Hearts. But this Rao's is really, really good.
Yes.
And so it's a good
one.
substitute.
Healthy one.
Yes.
Not full of
But
sugar.
this, so try that.
Okay.
This is, I took my chicken, and it has some cream cheese, ranch, hot sauce, and you mix that all together and just spread that on your cauliflower crust. After you've cooked your cauliflower crust, sprinkle your cheese on it, pop it back in the oven, and you're just gonna put it on a low broil to brown your cheese.
You would never know this is not healthy.
No.
Or that it's healthy.
It tastes just like
It's
a
yummy,
cheese
isn't it?
pizza. Yeah.
So you can really, a lot of people like buffalo chicken dip. You can
Yes.
so health up buffalo chicken dip. And if you'll eat it with some vegetables, that's crazy thought.
Yes.
But you can eat it, some people do like it with celery, and you can enjoy that. And some people, I've got people that'll just eat that like, almost like a little casserole.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a good option.
Look at these
So
cute
good.
little napkins. They say, who won the commercial bowl? Because that's
That
really,
you'll know. You won't know who's in this.
that's really the only reason why you watch the Super Bowl is for the commercials.
Shoot, girls.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you burn it?
Yeah, heck yeah, I do.
All right.
It's what happens
So
when you're
this is
talking.
like Lee's cooking. She burns things.
Okay, see, those are gonna be like crispy, nasty.
Well,
No,
Yeah,
this
you-
one looks fine.
some people
No, you
like
can't-
this
now that
looks
one
fine
does
right
look
there.
fine. So
Let's get that one.
what I would do if I hadn't overcooked them. Oh dear.
Here, what
I
about
have
this?
Your offset spatula,
Well, I have a little. Where is it? Oh,
normally
There
in
we
the
go.
drawer.
I know, but we have it covered a little bit. So
Yeah, that
I
pizza was so
love
good.
that.
gonna taste
Just
this
you
plain.
can have that just
Oh,
with
it's hot.
salsa.
Yeah.
I love
But if
sauce.
you haven't cooked this too hard, you can take it out and you can sprinkle just a little bit of cheese on it
Oh, it's hot.
to melt a little more cheese, and then put salsa on it and a little bit of sour cream. And I use the Greek yogurt. There's my salsa. I use the Greek yogurt sour cream and just do, and so, but I just make one at a time.
Yeah.
You also, and it makes it last a little bit longer when you're preparing one at a time and not your whole plate.
Right.
You can also have your chicken with taco seasoning on it.
Yum.
And you literally can take the chicken that I've baked in the oven. I can like just shred some of that up, put some taco seasoning on it, heat that, that, and then I would put that on here and add my salsa and and I could put avocado or a little bit of
Yes.
sour
Oh,
cream.
yeah.
And so that's a good, healthy option.
Okay.
You
Just don't
can-
burn 'em.
Yeah, just don't burn them.
I really can't believe how good this
But
Yeah, that
is.
makes
it
me
tastes
mad,
delicious.
Yes.
Well, they could be. They normally are really good,
Yeah.
but well, they're just fragile. Like
Yeah.
you have to learn how to handle them, and you really need to set a timer when you're putting them in the air fryer.
Yes.
And don't get carried away with your friends, or they'll be crispy.
Yeah.
And those are nasty.
Aren't they?
I could eat that.
I could eat
totally
that.
eat that.
Yeah.
I so couldn't because it's hard and gross.
Hey, toss me one.
Toss you one.
Oh, the audience is requesting.
Children, don't do this at home. It's not safe, and you might get in trouble.
Oh,
catch
she
it.
dropped it.
What if it floats
And you
like?
play ball?
Hold on, what is this? The 2-second rule? The 2-second rule.
whoa.
Can you catch it, Callie? Let's see if it'll do like a frisbee. No, it doesn't.
No.
It got destroyed.
Stick to
Y'all,
cooking.
the dogs
Yeah.
are very happy now. The dogs are
Yeah,
very
we
happy.
just made the
Yeah.
dogs happy. So,